Hey friends, it's Rich with BCS Pool Pros. So before I've had PowerVacs back in the day. Those were the first commercial units I had, and then we got COVID happened, and then couldn't get any more motors and stuff to rebuild the PowerVacs. So I switched over to RipTides. Sold True Light Pools in 2023. Now I have a commercial only BCS Pool Pros for the time being until the non-compete's over, and then I can add back residential. So for the commercial units, I'm switching over to the Hammerheads, and the distributor didn't have one of the larger 60-foot cords and 30-inch units, so I just got the regular Service 21 unit that you can use for commercial or residential, but just using it for commercial for now. And so anyway, just unboxing that one, I'll give you my impressions. All right, just pulled this unit out. This is, like I said, this is the Service 21 unit with a 40-foot cord, 21-inch wide unit. Just pulled it out of the box. I really like the lightweight aluminum frame here. This is really nice. So now I'll give you my thoughts on the Hammerhead. So I'll give you my thoughts on the Hammerhead compared to the RipTide. I've used after unboxing it, then I've used the Hammerhead for a couple months now after making the first part of that video. Then I wanted to compare that to the RipTide. So the two major strikes on the RipTides are really good units, excellent customer service. I guess they're a little bit more expensive. So I guess the strikes is just, it's a little bit more expensive. The next strike against the RipTide is, the unit itself is a lot, it's heavier than it needs to be. Basically you have metal clips that fit into the pole instead of plastic clips. They send you metal clips, and it keeps wallowing out the end of the pole. And so over the years that we were using them, then I had to buy poles a lot more frequently, even the heavy duty poles. And so that was another strike on that one. And the third, and I think biggest strike, is that you had to assemble the cart, and it takes about an hour to assemble the cart. Whereas you take the Hammerhead out of the box, and the cart is all welded aluminum. It's already assembled. So on putting the RipTide cart together, when you're busy and you've got a lot of work to do, and you just need another unit because maybe one unit went down or something, you need another unit, you need to do it right away. Getting that, you have to order directly from RipTide. The distributors don't have it, even though they have the Hammerheads. So you have to wait a couple days, and then you have to take time out of your schedule to put the cart together. That's an extra hour that it didn't need to if I had the Hammerhead. A strike that I see a lot of people, a strike for me against the Hammerhead, was the inability to put stuff in the back of the truck, like always trying to load it over the side of the truck. And so I see people doing that all the time, and I'm short. I'm not going to load it over the side of a full-size truck. I'm just going to pop the pin out real quick, take the Hammerhead unit off so I can open the tailgate. But they did have a swing-away hitch for the RipTide. I thought that was really cool. You didn't even have to take it off of the swing-away hitch. It was so heavy-duty it would open up. But that cost you an additional, I think it was like $350 for that swing-away hitch. And so for me, I think it's just easier just to go ahead and pop it out, and then load stuff if I need to. And so I'm not trying to lift stuff over the end, the end or the edge all the time. So anyway, I've switched over to the Hammerhead. It's a very functional, good unit. The head's a lot lighter than the RipTide ones. Good suction, just a good functional unit. And so I've been pleased with it. I hadn't used those extensively in the past because I had the PowerVacs and then the RipTides. I switched over to those. And so now I'm over to the Hammerheads, and those are the ones that I'll get going forward. So there's my review after using those for a while. A lot of times people just have only used one. They've only heard about other people using them, but I've owned all of them now. And so there's my review from experience actually messing with them. Hopefully it was helpful. Please, if you have any comments, if you just disagree with me or have any other comments related to the RipTide or Hammerheads and stuff, just let me know. Just go ahead and comment in there. Please share the video, like it, and then we will see you next time. This is Rich with BCS Pool Pros. Talk to you later.